Hi, my name is Muhammad Farid.
My name is Afif.
My name is Arif, and today we are going to make a review on Chicken Little. So let me start with the details of the movie. The rating is G, which is quite low, and the genre is actually, especially for action and adventure, is for family and kids, and it's comedy. It's directed by Mark Grindle and it's written by Ron Anderson. And it's in theatre on November 4, 2005, and it got a total of profit of 160 million. So let's start with the details of the review. Before I start with my own opinion, I would like to say a few highlights on the criteria if you want to be a critic on the Rotten Tomatoes. There are two criteria. For the first one is individual, professional, film and TV critics. It must be approved and whose reviews are included on the site regardless of where they are published. And the second one is tomato meter. It must be approved by the publication, recognized website and newspapers. So there are difference between the audience review and the critics review, and to be a critic review is quite it's not as easy as a game review.
Yes. First, I would like to about my part. I would like to talk about the animation itself. Since I am a multimedia student and I love graphic design so much and animation, I would like to brief and give my review on the animation itself. Anywhere or anytime when I went for the cinema to watch movie, I will usually find an animation rather than any types of movie, because I really love animation since I was kid. So about the Chicken Little, the 36 Disney animation, it is the first 3D animation that was made in 2005, and then right after that come up Bolt and then Tangled. So the animation have improved over time. If we look today like Wreck-It Ralph and Zootopia for example, the qualities have improved so much. And then, so I would like to take a point from this guy named Matthew Turner. He said, the animation is colorful and lively, if uninspired, but there are several good side gags and the characters are both funny and engaging. I agree with this guy because the colorful scene like this one and this one are quite suitable for the kids since the target market was kids. And then the characters like Chicken Little or the duck and the fish are both humorous. It's quite funny for the whole family to watch.
Yes!
Suitable for the whole family. And then there's come the second guy named Jack Garner. He said, basic colorful storybook graphics dominate the film's look, while first-rate voice work give it a zestful personality. I agree with this guy also because the voice actor for the Chicken Little actually play a major role in giving the soul to the Chicken Little to make it look alive. For example, when he scream like this, or most of the time he's screaming. So it looks like the Chicken Little is
Like to scream.
no, it's alive. So the guy said the first rate voice work. So I agree with that because other examples like when the ducks talk like this, and then the pig talk like this. So the voice actor play a major role to make the character looks alive, and does relate with the animation. So all the animation overall is good, even though the quality is quite low. But the message and the situation can be feel on that time during watching the movie. So I think overall Disney done a good job on their first 3D movie animation. So next,
So before we start with you, okay, I would like to ask, for the design perspective, 1 out of 10, from 1 to 10,
Okay.
what kind of score will you give in terms of design, the color, animation and stuff?
I think for that 2005
Yeah.
quality, I think I would give 8/10.
So 8 out of 10. So it's a top notch for that.
Yeah.
Okay. So that we will proceed with Arif.
Next, second, let's go to Arif.
For my part, I would like to give a review about the content of the movie. Review that I got from Rotten Tomatoes is Chicken Little is one of the funniest movie in that years. That reviews is from Richard Colliers. Okay, for me, yes, I agree that Chicken Little one of the funniest movie in that years. But not all the contents in the movie can be watched by all level of societies. Why?
Bye.
Of course, you want to know, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The reason is because content such as Chicken Little, Kissing with Abby Malak are not suitable for children. Okay.
This it.
Yes, that's it. Sorry. Okay. Because it can influence them to make their own kissing scenes. Just a joke.
Okay.
Okay. But as I said before this, the contents are not suitable for all level of societies.
Yeah.
So I think that's all from me for the part of content. So now I want to give it to Farid.
So I guess it's my turn to give my personal opinion, and I will compare it with the reviews from the Rotten Tomatoes as well.
Okay.
So I have two reviews actually. I will explain one of them. So we have Robert K. Elder from ChicagoTribune.com. I will screenshot those reviews right here. So, and I quote, he is trying to say that in trying to be all things to all popcorn buyers, Chicken Little comes off as a manic scramble to please everybody. So at this day and age, I quite agree with what he wrote at that time on ChicagoTribune.com, because this kind of movie maybe is suitable for kids and who likes to watch the movie because it's full of colors. It's very vibrant, and you can see it from the outside. It's like there are many characters. We got fish out of water.
Yes.
The character is quite interesting in some way, but the bad thing is we didn't get to see the character development that much either. Because, for example, fish out of water, the characters like somehow it disappear at one time, and at one moment of time, the character is like, oh, he makes people laugh, but it's like it's
It's too random.
It's too random, and we didn't expect. So the movie plot is quite, I would like to say, bland. I would like to say the director tried to please everybody at that time, but he failed somehow. The second critique that I would like to add is Robert Ebert from RogerBird.com, and I quote, "The movie did make me smile, but the movie didn't make me laugh, and it didn't involve my emotions or the higher reaches of my intellect for that matter."
Okay.
Okay, I will say that when I read the review, his review, actually I will agree. If you are asking me when I'm at 21 years old, I will agree with that review, because when I watched the movie again like last week, that movie, okay, makes me smile a little bit, like a few seconds of smile, but actually it didn't make me laugh or whatsoever, because maybe for kids they will laugh a lot because the movie is really fun and it's very vibrant, but it didn't test any of my thinking skill of what this movie is going to happen, or what will he do next, what will he do next. Actually there is none of that, because you kind of like, you're going to estimate, oh yeah, he's going to do that, and in a few seconds, oh yes, he's doing it already.
Yes.
The one moment that I didn't expect is that kissing scene, because this is actually the family and kids genre, right? So for some parents, they don't mind their kids to watch it, but I'm pretty sure in Malaysia most of the parents will not allow their kids to watch that kind of kissing scene, because they don't want their kids to, like practice this kind of West culture, yeah, that's right. So that's my review, and that's my comparison with the critics. So we can conclude that the movie is quite good. Chicken Little is quite good, right? Isn't it?
Yes, true, of course.
But
Overall, on the story side, I think the plot is
quite bland.
Yeah.
And
so. I think for all the overall movie, the score would be, how about it?
I can say it's quite acceptable, so maybe like 5 out of 10. What do you think?
Okay, for me, for the content part, I think it is quite funny. But
How about not the content part? How about the overall?
overall, okay,
yeah.
sorry. Overall is okay, but I think I would give 6 over 10.
10 over 10. Okay. What do you think?
As for me, I think I would give about 5.
5 out of 5.
So that compare with the Rotten Tomatoes, they give
They give 34%. If I'm not mistaken. Right? Okay, good. So that's all from us. We hope you enjoyed the video and you gain some inputs from us. So thank you and see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.